In this lesson, we will learn how to modify a constrained axis. The Modify Constrained Axis tool will add or remove an axis to and from a constraint. Within this scene, the objects in the center have been orient constrained to the objects on the outside. So what we get is this average. If you'd like to learn more about constraint averaging, feel free to take a look at our Remove Target lesson in this reference library series. But you can see as I take the center object and start to rotate it, it also influences the two objects that surround it. But let's say if we wanted to remove the x-axis so that it no longer is influenced by its constraint. Only the x-axis. So in order to do that, we'd grab the object that we'd like to modify and head over to the Constraint menu, Modify Constraint Axis. Let's go ahead and reset our settings. Alright, so to remove an axis, it's just a matter of unchecking the axis and choosing Apply. You can see that no longer is the x-axis being influenced by the orient constraint. So as we start to take those outer objects and rotate them, no longer is the object in the center rotating in the x-axis. However, we still get rotation in y and z. So that's basically how this tool works. And we also have a choice of maintaining our offset. So here's how that works. Let's say we go ahead and turn on the x-axis again. Again, simply select the axis and choose Apply. Alright, so if we wanted to, we can go ahead and rotate this object and turn on Maintain Offset. And now, when we uncheck the x-axis and choose Apply, you'll see that nothing shifts. However, undoing this back, making sure the center object again is constrained in the x-axis. If we turn off Maintain Offset, rotate the object, and choose Apply, you'll see that the object is going to pop back to its rest rotation. The rest rotation can be found in the attribute editor underneath your orient constraint. If we were to scroll down, underneath the orient constraint attribute, you'll find your rest rotation. If you'd like to learn more about this, take a look at our rest position lesson in this reference library tutorial. But that's a look at Modify Constraint Axis. Again, it will add or remove an axis to or from a constraint. We can use this for the point constraint, orient constraint, all of our main constraints. So all of the constraints at the top of the divider in this menu, we can use this for, but everything else will not work with this tool. So please keep that in mind. But now we know how to modify a constraint axis in Maya.